Hello, I'm Andrew Hubbard. I chair the judging panel for the 2026 Taxation Awards, and I'm delighted that you've got an interest in making an entry this year. So I thought I'd just offer you a few tips for success. I think the first thing to say is make sure that you enter for the right category. We have a very wide variety of categories, and we aim to cater for everybody. But if you are in any doubt, please do contact us and we can give you some further clarification. But my advice is don't put the same entry in for two separate categories. That never works, and quite likely it will end up with you getting nowhere in either of those categories. So first tip, be very clear about the category. The second thing is the entry itself. We're fairly flexible about the way that entries work in the Taxation Award. We don't have a template. We leave it up to you to decide what's the best way to demonstrate the skills of your team. So some people put it in Word, some people put it in PowerPoint, put it in a mixture, whatever suits you. There is a nominal word limit of about 3,000 words, but I've never counted the words in an entry, and I don't intend to start doing so now. But if you find you're writing pages and pages and pages and pages, you have to think, do I really need all of that? Can I make the point much more concisely? Just remember the judges are going to have to read a very large number of entries. And with the best will in the world, if you turn the page and the page and the page and there's still more to go, your heart does rather think. So be careful about what you do. In terms of the entry itself, most of the entries are team awards, and what the judges like is a reflection of the team. So balance is very important. We like to know about the people, we like to know about the work they do, we like to know about the clients, we like to know about success, we like to know what you do outside work. And your ideal entry puts all of those together. Sometimes you get entries that are very dense with lots and lots of words about work that's been done, but you get no flavour at all about what people are like. In other ones, sometimes seems you get 8 pictures of the day that they spent bridge building and you forget to put anything in about the work you actually do. I exaggerate, but there's a balance point between the two. So whenever I'm talking to people, balance is really important. One of the things that we are asked a lot about is testimonials. How should you do testimonials? Well, testimonials are very important, but you need to take some care about how to do this. If we get an entry that's got, see, Appendix 4, and in Appendix 4 you've got 7 or 8 almost identically worded letters saying, Fred has done my tax return for years and he's a jolly good chap, you know that that's not really people engaging properly with the process. The really good testimonials are those linked in with the case studies. So an ideal entry will say, we've done a lot of things this year. Here's a couple of things that we really want to tell you about. So here's the project, this is what we're doing in the project. And as part of that, you can then say, and this is how the client reacted. Think of your entry as a story. So one of the things that helps there, and I always recommend this, is that you give the entry in a fairly advanced draft stage to somebody else in your firm who's had nothing to do with the entry so far. And ask them, does that give a true picture of what we do? Sometimes people are so close to things that they don't realize that they're missing out essentials. So again, it's quite useful to show that to somebody else in the firm just to make sure that you've not missed important things out. And occasionally people will say, you know what, I found that little bit a bit boring. And if your colleagues find it boring, chances are that the judges will find it boring as well. So do take your time, take care about this, get people within the organisation to look. Try and avoid motherhood and apple pie statements. Sometimes we go the extra mile for our clients, we put clients first, we're not tyranny to the timesheet, all of those sorts of things. Well, those are all very good and very true, but if you just read those as bald statement, time and time and time again, they lose their impact. Much better to demonstrate those by actually showing how you live those values in real life. And the last thing I would say is, do get somebody to read your entry for typos. It's surprising what entries we have had over the years with typos, bits missing. I'm certainly not going to get names here, but you'll be surprised at some of the firms that have put in entries that are really quite substandard. So, all in all, enjoy the process. It's good to be showing off about what you can do. But remember, the judges are looking for an interesting story that they want to turn the page. So put the effort into making it a really good narration. On that basis, you should do very well. So good luck with your entry. And as I say, if you do need any more questions, then contact us through the website and we'll be very pleased to help you. And good luck. And I hope to see as many of you as possible on the awards night itself. Thank you.